Brothers Divine. It's kind of weird how they did this. You guys remember when we first saw the brothers and you couldn't delay them at all? And now they just gave them a flat out delay orb. So, whatever, but yeah, definitely different from the last time we fought these guys. I'm not really in much of a position to say whether or not this fight is bad or not, because I have the Cloud of Darkness LD in Burst, which trivializes the whole damn thing. So I can't really, I'm not really the right person to ask. But you definitely want heavy delays when these guys fuse, because it's an orb count of 8 is where it starts. And with every delay, it ticks it up by 1. Unless you get a 3-turn delay, then I think it just refills it to 15. So yeah, Cloud of Darkness, they're definitely selling her. And damn, that costume is cool. I know that's not my Cloud of Darkness, that's the friend I brought in right away. Oh, and if you're unaware, that bitch on the left there, he prevents your battery unless you delay him for 3 turns. So that's why we just went right in with that. That's why we didn't even bother with the Cloud of Darkness burst effect right away, because I wanted to do my favorite thing that I do with core, and that's Tifa spamming. But I don't want to do Tifa spamming without battery. No thank you. We want this to hit for all that it's worth. Yeah, if we didn't delay him, we wouldn't get any of that battery in between. It wouldn't have been good. Although, having the Cloud of Darkness follow-up attacks right now would be pretty nice, but I don't think we really need them at this point. I really just brought this Cloud of Darkness in here to delay that one on the left so that we didn't have to worry about his anti-battery bullshit. See? Unable to recover Brave. So that's why we're gonna just EX this thing, because this doesn't have any battery on it, so we'll just refresh the buff while we can. And this way, Cloud of Darkness should be able to... Yeah, there we go. I think I might have screwed this up though, because I wanted to refresh her overhead back at 5. Getting used to how she works now is a little different, because I used her quite a bit in the Chaos era, but they changed a few things, as they tend to do with characters updates, obviously. But that overhead buff no longer maxes out at 5. I don't even know what it maxes out at now, but I was going like over 10 it seemed, which is great. So that means that this right here, this particle beam, you can just keep those coming. That attack has always been lethal. And now that it's follow-ups on top of it, that's so good. So yeah, look, my friend unit already has only 1 turn left on it, and that's honestly fine, because we have my Cloud of Darkness coming back. This one's definitely in better shape than mine. They both have blue armor though, so that's cool. Yes, I did give Cloud of Darkness the blue armor, and the LD only, because I know people are going to ask. LD was 70 tickets, and I tokened the burst, and I don't regret it at all. But what about Titus? I don't care. I want a Cloud of Darkness more. If I get Titus, I get Titus. If I don't get Titus, so be it. I know that's going to be shocking for many people to hear, but it's what it is. That's not me saying Titus is not good, because Titus is very good. Don't get it twisted. It's just, I like Cloud of Darkness more as a character, so I went for her. So we're going to just punch you right in the face. Beautiful. Okay. So she gets that break, which gives her consecutive turns, and then mine comes back right on time. Just in time to apply these Gabranth debuffs. Yeah, I used the first one. Gabranth gets 2 calls. I used the first one in the first wave. Well, they're not really waves. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't need to well actually myself. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So now we'll just apply all of our appropriate debuffs, which would be Jack, Gabranth, and Kurasame. The dream team of calls. Thinking about this now, I'm wondering if I should have been spamming right now, or maybe I should have waited. I probably should have waited for Cloud of Darkness to be ready too. That's probably what I should have done. Probably would have been better, but it's okay. So now we're gonna go into that burst. Okay, we got 4 count on the orb. Yeah, I'm glad I used that Tifa EX, because we're cutting it kind of close on this orb. But once we get into that Cloud of Darkness burst, that orb is not going to exist anymore. It's not going to be a problem whatsoever. So 2. That means we got to just link with her. Okay, yeah, look, it looks like it maxes out at 10. I could be wrong about that, though. But either way, I'm happy with it. I like the new Cloud of Darkness a lot. Okay, so as far as the rotation for her, this is just what I'm doing so far. I try to get 3 of those particle beams off at the 5 stacks. 3 skill 2s. So we go in at 10. So we started off with 1, spend it, then we can EX. That's 2 particle beams. She's back at 0, which means we can LD, get back up to 5, and drop our third and final, I can't speak, particle beam. 0 form particle beam to be exact. Yeah, because she's got a bunch of different particle beams now. I mean the skill 2 at 5 stacks, that particle beam. Not bad. For a single target, that's not bad at all. And she gets a free turn right out of there. Okay, so now we're in a position where I want to be linked back up. I really want to be linked back up with Tifa. The core Tifa combo. Because ideally we'll have Tifa spam and then core. Okay, it'll be core, Tifa, and then Cloud of Darkness. If core is linked with Tifa. In that order with everybody attacking. So I wish I had the link now, but I don't. I gotta spend this LD. I just have to. I gotta do it. Then we'll have one more out of here when she's all linked up and we'll be all good. So we link back up with her. And look, she's got another particle beam. I really like that because that seemed to be her biggest problem before. Is building back up to that seemed like it took forever, and you had to time it so perfectly with the breaks. Otherwise, bringing her was just kind of a drag a lot of the time. But that seems to not be the case now. Granted, there's only 1 fight that I've done with her, but it just seems easier. Much easier to 1, reach the 5 stacks, and 2, retain it because the cap has been lifted, which I think is fantastic. I don't think I ever pressed Core's HP attack in here. I never needed to, really. Okay, so now, this is what I'm talking about right here. Check out this succession. All right in a row. We got Core, Tifa, Cloud of Darkness. Beautiful. Oh, and this is cool. We can spend this. He'll recover right afterwards. Cloud of Darkness will break him. Perfect. So that means she can go with another particle beam, and it'll be free. Yes, she gets free turns when she breaks now. Kind of like lightning. This is completely unfair, and I love it. Yeah, Core is a very good ally along these two. Very good. He's a good ally along anybody. They did such a good job with him. I'm really happy with him. He's awesome. He's just all around great. I still have yet to run a counter setup with him, though. I want to do it, but I just haven't done it yet. Alright. And with the launcher. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm told that this Divine Board takes a long time to farm, so I should probably get on that. So good luck to the rest of you. Thanks for watching.